Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of show you a mess that I'm dealing with that I need to clear up here over the weekends, my weekend project. So what I've got going on, I've got a larger case here. Actually, I picked these cases up from Harbor Freight. It's the 3800 series. So I've got this empty case here. Now I'm thinking about making a communications box and putting some of these radios in here. Got a couple of different ones here. I've got CB and I've got a GMRS mobile. It's kind of buried under all of this here. So I'm going to try to work on putting these two at least in this case, in addition to some of this other stuff. I don't know exactly how much of it's going to fit in here, but I'll work on that this weekend and see if we can get that cleared up a little bit. Don't know if I'm going to put that up in the case or up in the lid or leave it down there like that. But that's one project. Another project here is to finish the cellular repeater, the router rather. It's a Cradle Point IBR 19 or IBR 900 dual SIM, and I'm going to put power supply in there, so it will stay in there about like that. And it's a nice Pelican case, they'll fold up. So I got to get this one finished up. This is one I've been working on. That's another project. I've got a couple of other power supplies here. I've got a recharger for the AA batteries over here. Need to get that put in there somewhere. Got weather radio, a couple weather radios to go in there. Got a smaller case here that actually housed the router at one time, so I don't know if I'm going to keep that and reuse it or do something else with it. So that's another project. Also, the panorama antenna, magnetic mount antenna that goes with the router. That will be part of this as well in the end. Also got the Cradle Point E100. This is a base dual SIM router. So this will play into all of this here somewhere as far as having internet connectivity there as well. Got a bunch of pieces and parts. Tons of cables. Got Baofeng, a TID radio, basically the same thing. Got those two that need to go in there. So they will be in the box as well. I'll get the chargers in for the batteries, of course. Got a couple short antennas just for spares. Connectors, mic clips. Ultimately, this will be for the main power supply. And still have room for the vest and other things there. I picked up some PVC sheets, so they're rather thick. And what I'm thinking about doing is, if I decide to put the radios here on in the main part of the box, it'll look something like that with the sheet there on the bottom. That's an option. I really don't want to drill any holes in the box is the reason for this. I want to try to clean this up and put it all in one spot. Another option for this would be to put all of this up here in the lid. That's an option. That way the speakers are pointed out. So I think the sound would be a little bit better up there. You got the cable management issue to deal with. So a lot of different options there, but over the weekend I will work on that, and you'll see what it looks like here in the latter half of this video. So hopefully it looks a lot better than it does now. But anyway, just wanted to show you what I'll be working on this weekend, and you will see the results here shortly. Stay loose. Okay, through the magic of television, we are back, and it's not totally completed, but I think it's pretty close. So first off, let's start with a small one here. This is a Pelican case, and this has the 4G router in it. So it simply opens up, plug in the power supply, turn it on, set the voltage to 12 volts. Plug this in the back here. Get these antennas set up here out of the way. There we go. And this is designed to either be operated with the case open, which is better because it'll dissipate the heat because it does get a little warm. You can see the signal strength meter here actually light up. I do need to put a SIM card in it still, but the battery will run this device for about 8 hours. It takes about 3 hours to recharge, but you can also charge your cell phones. It's got 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C port. It's got a charger, AC charger. You can just plug in the wall and charge it up at the end of the day. But so this will work great just like that, or you can fold these antennas over like so, leave it on, and it will actually work just like that. So you can carry that around. It's about the size of a laptop, and you have internet access with no issue. So we've got that one completed. So this one's done. Go ahead and get this closed up, slide this out of the way here. Okay, let's take a look at the second case here and see how that turned out. It's not quite totally finished, but it's probably a good 90% finished. So starting off, we have it's a Lucy light. It's an inflatable solar light. Has a couple of different settings there to it. So you can use that if you need to operate at night. The cable management is here on the side. Got both units installed. We've got the antenna for the GMRS in here as well. Still need to put the supports underneath here. So this actually comes out. This will actually be screwed down here in the corners and have the supports, so it'll be level. Has the mic and the clips on here as well for both units. So the antenna for the GMRS. Once again, this would plug in, and I checked it. It draws about 4 watts with both in the receive mode, so that's not too bad. So this does have weather.
Showers and thunderstorms. Freezing with lows in the mid-50s. Chance of rain 40%. Thursday, partly cloudy.
So you have weather receive, you've got CB and GMRS both, and it still folds up in here quite nicely. Like I said, it's 4 watts for both in receive mode, and then up here you still have room for various paperwork as well. So I think it went together quite nicely. I couldn't get quite everything back in here, of course. The case is rather small considering how much stuff I had, but I think it works out fairly decent. So the CB antenna, of course, will not fit in here. It's way too long, but these are offset here because it was a little bit tight getting these screws put in here and getting that secured. So the CB antenna, of course, would go here. That cable would go out and around. The GMRS is tucked in underneath. And then this simply just folds up. And you can just pop it back in the case there. There's no battery in this case. So you could actually fly with this if need be. So if you want to fly somewhere, take this with you, and then get a rental car. That's an option as well. So that would go in there just like that. This closes, and go ahead and screw it up. You're all set. So, like I said earlier, there's no holes in the case, so it's still secured. It still has the relief valve there that's still operational, so you're all set. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'm sure you will see this in operation on my trip here in a few months, and I might make a few modifications to it by then, but we'll see. It turned out quite well for about 2.5 hour project this weekend. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.